Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time and where you're seeing this video from. Hope you're doing great. So a lot of things are really happening on this internet space, and I really don't know how a lot of us are seeing it. And this Ozoro festival thing is one thing I know that it has never been so. Like Jesus Christ. Why are you punishing people and making people go through hell at your own peace? I don't understand. I don't know if that's the word I want to use. But why are you enjoying and having fun doing your traditional stuff at other people's detriment? Why would you do that? That is not nice. I saw a video that was circulating online. That was 2 days ago, right? The video was everywhere. Everybody was just talking about it, Ozoro Festival. Like, even if I'm not from there, but I have a little knowledge about the Ozoro Festival because I grew up that way. I grew up there. So I have a little knowledge about the Ozoro Festival. While I was in secondary school, they used to teach us about the Ozoro Festival. Ozoro Festival is not just, it's a very sacred stuff, right? And it has never gone this sour because it has really gone sour like this. Who does that? You're raping someone because of what? How will you molest a woman because of just male tradition? Which I know that the tradition is not that. The tradition does not say that you should rape a woman. You're just taking advantage of that because you just want to, because you know you are a man now. You want to do what you feel do. Like maybe some of them don't get those ladies for mind finish. Eh? Where on earth? Like I've never heard of this kind of a thing in my entire life. I have never. I thought it was I never believed it was in Nigeria. It was when I saw Ozoro, I said, it's the Ozoro that I know. Ozoro Festival is a deeply symbolic cultural celebration among the Igbos, right? And it's not just a festival, but it is a sacred rite. It is a sacred rite of passage where tradition, power, honor have been passed down through generations. I don't know if you understand. And then to be called an Ozoro, you have to earn it. You have to earn it. It's not just given to anybody. Ozoro is given to people who are well behaved. Ozoro title is given to people who are well behaved in character, who are wise, wisdom wise. They are wealthy, people who have good character. It's not just thrown at anybody. It's not just thrown at anybody. In fact, the story behind the whole Ozoro thing was just to distinguish those individuals, those prestigious individuals that have lived right, that has lived with these whole characters, these characteristics I just listed. Wise, wisdom, they are wealthy in terms of, it doesn't necessarily mean that they have to be, they have to be, what's the word? They have to be wealthy, rich in material thing, but rich in character. You get? Please, you and I, let's judge this case now. If Ozoro festival has to do with identifying men who are really nice, who are really well behaved and well cultured, who are really okay, they are very okay in terms of knowledge wise, and their cognitive reasoning is top notch. People who are really okay in terms of, like, people that you can just call out and they will defend you anywhere, right? This is what Ozoro Festival is more about. Tell me why raping has to come in. Where is the raping coming from? Because when I don't get it. Where is the raping coming from in the whole case? Because I don't still understand. Unless it's not the Ozoro that I know. If it's the Ozoro that I know, there's never been a time where Ozoro festival has to involve raping people. Unless it's a new thing. And if it's a new thing, I don't know who made that law, but whosoever made that law has to be arrested, because in fact the community chief heads, the cabinet members, the community, the paramount ruler of that very community, the clan head, the village head, and whatsoever, all of them has to be arrested, because who implemented that kind of law? Who made it? Who made that kind of law? Like, these are your children. Imagine your wife is going out and is caught on the road and is being raped. Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, I saw the video, and those ladies were being, their clothes were literally ripped off. They were ripping their clothes off, and they stripped them. Like, Jesus Christ! Don't you have conscience? Don't you have conscience? Don't you have? And people were having joy doing it. Like those young men were having joy doing it. They were having joy doing it. You're raping somebody else's sister. You're raping somebody else's mother. You're raping somebody else's wife, and you're having joy doing it. You're enjoying it. And they said police can see. I don't know. I don't know what this country is becoming, but whatsoever it is, you guys have to deal with this one first. When I first saw it, I thought it was in South Africa, maybe all those African countries that used to, other countries that used to do stuff like that, because I see a lot of videos most times online when people do a lot of atrocities. See, this very one has to be, something has to be done, right? Something has to be done before it gets out of hand. What is waiting they sub abeg? Waiting they occur? Wetin dey occur abeg? I wan understand something. Wetin really dey occur for this country? What's going on? What's no? Do people have something to tell us? What's going on? It's no longer funny, and seriously, this is getting out of hand. If we don't do something about it, I think the government should do something about this, because if they don't do something about it, it's really going to get out of hand. And I believe the governor of the state has seen the video, or even if he has not seen, he will hear about it. He should do something about it, because what? No. Can't even talk about it again.